So today I will be cooking a chicken and mushroom pasta bake for my girlies. So I thought I'd bring it along and just basically cook with you, show you how I do it, and if you've got any other tips, then lovely. Obviously we need our chicken and gonna need some mushrooms. And we're gonna use, we got this packet from shopping the other day. It is a day out of date, but I will be using just a couple that look okay. I'm gonna be just using the broccoli and putting in this. So that's the packet. I'm just gonna be taking like the broccoli bits out and stuff, so we have that. I will be using the creamy tomato and herb pasta bake to go with that. And we also have some herbs. So with that, I will be putting some mixed herbs in with it as well. So yeah. These are my ingredients that I obviously have to cook this. So we have some clove cut mushrooms, we've got some vegetables, we've got some diced chicken, we've got some pasta bake, home fried creamy tomato and herb, and then we have some mixed herbs. And then over here we'll be using this to obviously put in the oven, and obviously a saucepan with some spoons. And obviously guys, I haven't forgot, we do need some pasta, so we have got some. So that's gonna go on to boil. So I've just got another 2 saucepans. So the first saucepan, I'm obviously boiling the water, that's gonna go in this pot here that's on. I'm just going to put the chicken, this diced chicken as well, I'm just going to stick it in this pot here, okay? In there, to be honest. So you guys, that is now starting to boil. What I'm going to do is just add the pasta. We're not going to obviously put a lot of pasta in because the kids won't eat much, so they'll eat enough. Okay, so enough for them. So I'm just gonna cut up. I'm gonna be using the wrong knife, mind you. I'm not really good. So I'm just gonna cut up some mushrooms. Obviously, we don't need a lot of mushrooms because there's not a lot of, you know. So they're the mushrooms that we're going to. We don't use the stalk, so we just go just in quarters, just like that. Not the stalk, and we just go. I'm not amazing at cooking, so don't quote me. Whoop-de-doo. So this is boiling, so I'll just give it a bit of a stir. As I said earlier, I'm not like a professional cook. This is just how I obviously cook my food. I'm just going to turn the oven on as well. So I've got my mushrooms here. The pasta is there, and then I've got the chicken there. And then we'll do these. This can be microwaved, so I will literally. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I kind of need to, don't I? Because as I said, I'm not the most perfect cook, so don't quote me if I get anything wrong, you guys. Right guys, so I'm just going to update you on what I've just done. Obviously the chicken was ended up just sticking onto the pan, wasn't really doing much. So I've had to add just a little bit of water to the bottom of the pan, so it doesn't stick. At this point, I'm just going to throw a little bit of mixed herbs in with the mushrooms and the chicken for a little bit of flavour, not too much. And then once obviously it's cooked, I will then show you what else is going on. Right, so I'm at the stage now where, as you can see, the mushrooms are nearly done. I've got the chicken that's cooking quite nicely, and then the pasta is actually nearly done. So, oh God, this tripod. So I've got 3 things on here. The pasta is pretty much there. I'm just give it a little bit of a stir so it don't stick to the bottom of the pan. But yeah, so in a minute I will just take that off the heat because it is done. And then yeah, so I will just. I know I use this for the pasta, so it's fine. Just I can't go back to it. Literally, I'm just going to break up the bits of chicken into smaller pieces because it will cook quicker. And the mushrooms are almost there. I have chucked a few more mushrooms in, so I have no more mushrooms left, which is fine for me. Cooking. Right, go and sit down, please. So I have that going on, okay? Right, guys. So I do have my mushrooms and pasta, which is ready to put into this bowl. What I'm going to do is just drain it off, okay? So because there's still quite some liquid in there in both of them, so we don't really want to chuck that in there with it. So I'm now going to quite literally just throw it in. There's not much of it left, which I'm not too worried about. I knew there'd be some sticking. I should be using a knife, but and then I'm just gonna drain out my mushrooms. So what I'm gonna do is just throw the mushrooms straight in. So that's what I've got so far. Obviously, I will literally say this again, I'm not a cook, right? So what I'm gonna do is just stir stir my pasta and the mushrooms together so there's not a hell of a amount to stir. And then I'm just going to add my chicken. And then because like my girls aren't very good at like eating big stuff, so I will just cut the chicken smaller just so it's easier for them, and it's just easier before it goes into the oven. Yeah, just like that. Like my kids don't get fed. Whoever's got kids, I know like you get the same thing. Right, so that's what I'm at the moment. And so what I'm going to do now is, I do love my mixed herbs. I will just say I do put another lot in, but just a sprinkle over it all. And then I do a good old stir of that, because there is one more thing that we do. Is the main thing. So I'm just going to add this home fried pasta bake creamy tomato and herb sauce. So it is a orangey colour, as you can see, and I'm just going to spread it around. Yeah, I am quite slow at spreading my sauce around, but that's fine. So this is obviously what it is, okay? So this is what I have. And I'm going to stick it in this little tray. Probably looking at it, it's not going to fit, and I should have thought about this. So what I'm going to do, just bear. I just got this square tray out of the oven, so I think it'll be a little bit better match. Yeah, perfect. So honestly, I didn't think I did that much, but yeah. So this is, just spread it out. Okay. So that's what we've got. I've just got it out of the oven, so it is mega hot. So I've got to this bit, obviously, as I showed you in this last clip. I have 2 cheeses. I'm going to spread this cheese onto the top of my pasta bake, just so it's nice and creamy, cheesy, crispy. And it is called the Creamfields Delicious Dairy Grated Cheddar. So I do like my grated cheese already done for me. And obviously, if you look at like how much I do and go, oh my god, how do you put so much cheese on? Me and the girls love a bit of cheese. But yeah, so that's obviously what I've got, and I did get another bag of cheese just in case. This one is just the mozzarella, so I will be putting them 2 back, but this is the final product, you guys, before it goes into the oven. It'll go in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until it gets crispy, and then it will literally come out, and then it's ready to be served. So I'll see you when it's ready. Right guys, so obviously that is in the oven. I'm now going to whiz round and just tidy up what I've got to tidy up. So I have obviously a lot of washing up, I've just got to tidy little bits up. I'm just going to bring you along. I hope you do enjoy it. So have you enjoyed it so far? And I'm hoping to do quite a few of these on a regular basis, as well as cleaning and obviously like hauls and whatnot I can find. But yeah, I'm going to do some tidying up, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and more content will be available. And yeah, I'm just going to tidy up, and you guys can watch me or you can't. The amount of washing up that I have to do just because I did some pasta bake was unreal. So as you can see, lovely, it's melting nicely already. So yeah, let's crack on. I've taken this out of the oven 10 minutes later, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes later. Nice little crisp to it. Got some nice cheese, is melted nicely, and yeah, ready to eat. And I'll let you guys know how we get on. Right guys, so I've given the girls the pasta. Do you like it? You're being fussy because your leg. Lexi, is it nice? Yeah, they like it. So yeah, that was the chicken and mushroom pasta bake, you guys. And a little bit of cleaning up, not too much of course. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And I will carry on and I will give you a lot more content. All right, give me a thumbs up though. See you later. Bye.